p.m. This is the day the Lord has made. I know you are here with me. I can see that two people are here already, and I know that you other people will join us. And we are about to start the seminar. And the topic of our seminar is walking the boy and the girl child through puberty. My name is Mrs. Modupe Phyllis Adeyemo. I'm the proprietress, Greenria International School. And for the next few minutes or for at least 1 hour, I'll be teaching you on walking the boy and the girl child through puberty. So I want you to just stay at alert and learn, and the Lord will bless you in Jesus' name. What you will learn in this seminar, I'm going to read it to you quickly. In case you don't have your pen and your paper beside you, please go ahead and pick your pen and paper. You might need to jot things. You might need to jot things down. Then at the end of the seminar, I'm going to call out my WhatsApp number to you in case, or send you my email address in case you have questions for me to answer, so that I'll be able to answer your questions and send it back to you. Once again, my name is Modupe Phyllis Adeyemo. You're welcome online. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I was talking about what you will learn in this seminar. The first thing is you will learn the changes that occur during puberty for boys and girls. You will learn the proper names of male and female productive parts. You will learn good and bad touch. Then you will learn how to report bad touch and how to identify good and bad pictures. So let's go on. Let's start immediately. And well, you know that our body is divided into two parts. We have the public part, we have the private part. And the public part is the part of our body that are exposed, that are not covered. But our private parts are parts of our body that are private to us and they are covered. You cover them with clothes. And for girls, let me give you an example of the private part of a girl. Girls have breast, vagina, you understand? And for boys, they have penis, they have scrotum. So that is their private part. Even your thigh is your private part. So any touch, anybody that is playing, with your body part, especially your private part, you know, is a bad touch. That is not a good touch, and you should not allow anybody play with your private part, even your public part, any part of your body. Anyone, if anybody plays with any part of your body and you feel uncomfortable, please feel free to report to your parents. Report to either your daddy or your mommy or your teacher or your pastor in the church. So don't allow anybody play with your body part. Don't allow anybody play with your private part. Your private part is, they are special to you and to you alone. There are good touch, there are bad touch. If mommy is beating you and mommy wants to clean your private part or something, that is good. But anyway, for 4 years old, well, at times mommy might want to give you a good a bait. It's still good, it's a good touch. But if anybody just want to dip hand in your vagina or play with your penis, that is a bad touch and you should not allow it. Now let's go on. Yes, I think you can see my slide. You have it there, that what is puberty? What is puberty? Puberty is a stage when you start to change from being a child to a young adult. Can I take that again? Please, if you are writing, put it down. Puberty is a stage when you start to change from being a child to a young adult. Another one here is says that puberty is when a child's body turns to an adult body. When a child's body turns to an adult body, because there's a difference between the body of an adult and the body of a child. Another definition for puberty is it is a time when a boy or a girl start to grow and change into an adult. A time when a boy or a girl start to grow and change into an adult. Then also, puberty is a time when a person's body, feelings, relationship change from being a child to an adult. Let me take that again in case you are writing. It is a time when a person's body, feelings, relationship change from being a child to an adult. Hmm. I want to discuss facts about poverty. So we're going to another slide now. And in this segment, we will be talking about facts about poverty. I want you to know that poverty is about change. Poverty is all about changes. It's about change. And this change we're talking about is not only in our body, you understand? Because in one of our definitions, we have it that it is a time that the body of a child change to that of an adult. You understand? But these changes we're talking about is not only about our body changes. You know, there will be change in your hormonal. There will be hormonal changes, number one. Number two, there will be physical changes, that is changes in your body. Number three, there will be emotional changes. We're still talking about facts about puberty. Number two, the changes in your body during puberty is covered by hormones which are produced in your bodies. These changes that we're talking about that will take place in your body when you get to that puberty change is caused by hormones. And number three, hormones from the brain trigger the start of puberty. Hormones from the brain um will trigger the start of puberty, meaning that hormones, let me define hormones for you. Hormones are chemical messengers that tell your body what to do. Hormones are chemical messengers. They tell your body what to do. These hormones are like chemical message that cause the testicles and ovary to release other hormones. They set signal to your body that body, it is time for you to start doing this. It is time for you to start growing. You know, they will send message. Pam, you know, the hormone will send message from your brain to your body that it is time that this boy start growing hair in his arm. This boy is now at puberty, so body start to react this way. So that is the work of the hormone. And the names of these hormones, there are names, they have meaning. These hormones, they have names. The hormones at work in girls during puberty is called estrogen. Estrogen, write it down if you are writing. Estrogen for girls. And for boys, it is called testosterone for boys. The hormone at work during puberty in the life of boys is called testosterone. These hormones work together to start the changes in your body during puberty. I hope you get that. Okay, can we move on? Yes, we'll move to the next slide. And when does puberty start? This is a question that I should ask. When do you think puberty starts? Puberty, number one, puberty happens to everyone, but everyone goes through these changes at different times in their life. So when you see your friends that they are growing and your body is not yet changing, don't be worried. Don't be worried at all. It starts at different times for different people. So there's no universal law, universal date for everybody, for everybody's body to change. Our body will change at its time. Some girls start as early as 8 years, some 9 years, while some at 12 stroke 13. So it's different for everybody. So if you are in a class and you see that the girls in your class are already having breast and you don't have, don't be frightened, don't be afraid. Don't worry, at the right time, your body will start to change. Your body will start to grow. For boys, boys can be as early as 10 years, 11 years, while some boys will get to puberty at maybe age 13 or 14. But generally, puberty starts for girls earlier than boys. Girls are get start, you know, earlier than boys. Girls grow earlier than boys. I remember when I was in, I think for one now, all my mates, I can see that they were bringing out breast, and I wasn't having any breast. I was worried. You understand? But there's nobody I could open up to, because, like, when me I was growing up, there was no teachings like this. You understand? And there was nobody I could ask. So I was just worried within myself that, why are all my mates growing breast and mine wasn't coming out? But later I just started seeing the changes in my body. So if you notice that your body, your friend's body are changing and yours is not yet, there's no change in yours yet, relax. Just like I told you that it will happen to everybody, but different time. Don't worry at all. So now let's go to the next one. And the next one says that what physical changes happen during puberty? You want to know it? Children, are you following? Okay. What are the physical changes that happen during puberty? Let's take the boys first. Or you want the girls? No, 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 no. Let's take the boys. We'll start with the boys. We start with changes that happen in the body of boys first. So number one change that happens in the body of a boy, number one is that the testes will be getting bigger. It will increase in size. Number two, you notice that boys will get more erection. Before, maybe just like it's not regular, but now they will get more. Maybe before it was only in the morning, but they could get it even maybe when they are in school or anywhere. You understand? Number three, sperm production and ejaculation begins. A boy will begin to experience a discharge from his penis. You understand? Sperm is coming out from that's coming out from your penis. So that will begin to come out from the boy's penis occasionally. The voice of the boy will get deeper. You know this baritone. Baritone, the baritone voice. Then you know that the boys are growing to be a big man. So their voice will become deeper. The next one now is the turn of the girls. Do I have any girl in the house? Any girl there? Okay. Yes. The first thing is the breast development. Girls will start to grow breasts. Their breasts will begin to grow. It will start from the first one. It's the one that will grow first. Not that if the two will grow together. First, one will grow first. Then later, the second one. Number two, girls will start to menstruate. Menstruation is the monthly flow. That's the release of blood from the girl's vagina at a particular period of time, monthly, not that the blood will come every day of the month. No, a particular time. It can last between 3 to 5 days in a month. Number three, you discover that the hip of a girl will begin to get wider. To begin to get wider, and you now see that the shape of a girl child is like number one, but by the time they get to puberty, it will be changing to figure eight, kind of, to be figure eight, kind of. So their hip, because of their hip, is getting wider. That's the work of the hormone that is at work during puberty. You remember the hormone that I said is at work in puberty in the girl's life, in the girl's body? Can you remind me? Estrogen. I've told you before, it's estrogen that is at work in the body of a girl. Now, there are at puberty, there are some changes that are peculiar to boys alone. There are some changes that are peculiar to girls alone. But let me tell you, there are some changes that are that two of them will experience. Some, like, if you want to talk about girls, menstruation is peculiar to girls. Boys does not experience menstruation. You understand? It's peculiar to girls. You understand? The voice will get deeper. It's peculiar to boys. Girls does not experience that. Now, but there are some changes that both girls and boys will experience during puberty. I want us to consider it now. You know, the physical changes that boys and girls will experience during puberty. Number one, both of them will be taller and heavier because they will grow. You know, they will grow more taller and heavier. They will increase in sweating. Number two. Number three, they will begin to experience oily skin, for pimples. They will see their pimples begin to grow in their faces. Number number five, hair will grow around their genitals. For both girls and boys, hair will grow in their genitals. Under their armpits, they will have hair there. In their legs, in their arms, they will have legs. And they will have hair growing in all these parts of their body. It is both. You understand? It's not particular to a sex. It is both. Care of the body. Now, let's talk about the care of our body. Before we get to puberty, I know we must have been taking care of our body, but now that we have gotten to puberty, we need to do it more and more. We need to take care of our body. Number one, we must learn to shave the hair in our body. You know, I told you that both female and male begin to grow hair in their armpits and in their private parts. We should learn to shave the hair in our body. We should learn to shave the hair in our body. Then number two, we must learn to bathe regularly. We must learn to bathe regularly. Some of us, you don't like bathing. Am I right? You know yourself, you don't like bathing. When it's time to bathe, in fact, your parents will practically force you to go out. Yeah, then you have to go and bath now. Oh, some of you will be running away from bathing. But when you get to puberty, please, you must love to bathe. Take care of your body. You must bathe. You must bathe regularly, morning and evening before you sleep. You wash your armpit thoroughly. If not, your armpit will be smelling. Your friends might not be able to tell you, but when you sweat, you discover that your armpit will be smelling. And at this level, you can use a roll-on so that when you sweat, your body will not be smelling. Number three, please learn to feel good about your body. Some people don't like their body. Some people will say, I wish to be a boy. Some people will say, I wish to be a girl. Oh, in fact, some people will go and change themselves. God created them to be a boy. They'll go and change to a girl. I'm a woman, and I love being a woman. I'm enjoying it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your body. You know, in enjoying your body, think of what you can do that others cannot do. Some of you can run very well. You understand? Some people cannot run. Look at, some can walk very fast. Some of you are agile. Look at what you can do that others cannot do. Number four, don't play with your private part, and don't play with anybody's private part. Okay? I believe you are following me. Please listen to what I have to tell you. Number four is very, very important. Don't play with your own private part. There are some people that fund themselves, because they've seen something, they've seen bad films or bad cartoon. It is bad. Don't play with your private part, and don't play with anybody's private part, and do not allow anybody play with your private part. I hope that is taken. Oh yes, I trust you. I trust you, my children. Then number five, don't allow anyone play with your private part. Please, don't allow anybody play with your private part at all. Then we have done with that. We will be talking about good and bad pictures. Good and bad pictures. I'm sure you've seen pictures before. I'm sure you have pictures in your homes. You have pictures. You have your pictures. Maybe the last time you were celebrating your birthday, mommy took your picture, or daddy took. You have a family picture. You can see daddy's picture, mommy's picture. I'm sure, I know you must have seen pictures before. But pictures, we have different type of pictures. We have good and bad pictures. We have what? good and bad pictures. Now, let me describe what good pictures are to you. Number one, good pictures tells us good stories. Good stories. You understand? Story of what has happened in the past. You know, you know, good picture. When you see the picture, you will see it will tell you stories about, maybe story of when your mommy and daddy was getting married, or maybe when daddy was celebrating birthday or mommy. It will show you stories. It tells stories. Number two, good picture shows interesting and beautiful part of the world. Either you have traveled to the place or not, even if you have not gone to the place, there are so many pictures of different countries that you can see. Like now in Nigeria, you can see the picture of interesting places like Olumo Rock. You can see the picture of Bar Beach, different places in Nigeria or even outside Nigeria. I remember when I traveled to Israel, we were taking pictures. We took a picture at the birth site of Jesus, where Jesus was born. Different places we were taking pictures, and there are some places I've not been to in the world that I've seen the pictures. Like I've not been to US, I've not been to United States of America, but I've been seeing pictures, fine pictures of America. Even before getting there, I'm already longing to travel to America. You understand? I've been to UK. I have taken pictures there, beautiful places there. You understand? So picture shows us interesting and beautiful parts of the world. Number three, we learn from good pictures. Oh yes, we learn from good pictures. You see those instructional materials that your teachers bring to the class, that chart that your teacher is holding to teach you, that's called instructional material. They are good pictures. We learn from it. Maybe your teacher wants to teach you about things that are found in the home. The teacher now brought the picture of chairs, dining table, fridge, freezer, because these are things that are found in our home. So your teacher show you the picture, it will excite you, it will aid your learning. So we learn through good pictures. What did I say? We learn through good pictures. Yes. Number four, good picture shows history. For instance, the history of when you were born. You understand? I have the pictures of my children, the day they were born, when they were 1 month, when they were 3 months, when they were 6 months, when they were 1 year. You understand? So when you grow up and your parents begin to show you this picture, come and see yourself when you were a baby, a day old, when you were 1 year, come and see yourself when you were, when you were in the university, come and see yourself when you were in the primary school, or when you were just 4 years old. History, even pictures can show you even the history of your parents, the history of your family. Wedding picture of your parents, the day they got married, the pictures they took, like that can show you the history of your family. So good pictures are good, they are interesting, we learn through it. They are, you can see interesting things in good pictures. Now let's move to bad pictures. What are bad pictures? Have you seen a bad picture before? Have you seen a bad picture before? Now, maybe you don't even know what is bad picture. Let me describe it. Number one, they are also known as pornography. Bad pictures are known as what? They are known as pornography. Bad pictures are known as pornography. And as a child of God, please don't watch bad pictures. What is pornography? If I will ask you, allow me tell you, pornography or bad picture means videos, picture, games or cartoons of people with little or no clothes. Let me take that again. Please take it. If you are writing, write it down properly. It means video, pictures, games or even cartoon of people with little or no clothes on. Pornography or bad pictures means that picture of people that are not putting on clothes, if they are bad, it is not something that we should put on, that we should watch as a child of God. Pornography shows the part of the body that we keep private. If you see any picture that is showing private parts, that picture is a bad picture and you should run away from it. Okay? It's a bad picture. It is not good for you. It is not something you should watch. Now I've been able to tell you, describe bad pictures to you. Now let me teach you further so that you'll be able to recognize and know things about bad pictures. Number one, you are not supposed to watch bad picture as a child of God. Please, I've told you before, I just told you now, don't watch it. If you see bad pictures as a child, run away from it and report to your parents. Maybe somebody just brought his phone and say, come and see this thing, I now show you. And when you see it was a bad picture, please run away from it. Don't join them to watch it. Number two, pornography leads to addiction. Addiction is you will not have control. You will want to be watching it and it's bad. It can destroy your life. So pornography leads to addiction. You will not be able to have control over it. You want to share watch it over. You want to watch it over and over again. So don't join anybody to watch bad things or bad game or play bad game on the internet or anywhere on the phone. Don't watch bad film or bad picture. Number three, God is angry with people who watch pornography. So stay clear from it. I know you will not want God to be angry with you as a child of God. So run away from it. Don't watch it. Number four, it can affect your academics negatively. Pornography or bad picture can affect your academics negatively because you keep thinking about it. You keep thinking about what you have, what you have watched, and most times you'll be distracted from reading. You'll be distracted from what your teacher is teaching you. So pornography is not good for you. And I want to let you know that the only business that you have now is your academics. The only business you have is your academics now. So face it. Anything that will destroy or distract you from your academics is not good for you. And one of such is bad film. So don't watch it at all. If you see it, run away and report to your parents. Number four, pornography or bad picture is an instrument in the hand of the devil to destroy young people. Did you hear me say that? Yes, and I'm going to say it again. Pornography is an instrument in the hand of the devil to destroy young people. The devil wants to destroy young people, and that is why he's, promoting or allowing people to see or circulate bad pictures. Please, when they bring it to you, say no, run away and report to your parents. Number six, we're still talking about bad pictures. You remember? I hope you are following me. I hope you are taking notes. Are you writing it down? Okay. Number six, never watch somebody's naked pictures. When they bring somebody's naked pictures to you, please don't watch it. Don't tell them no, you are not, you won't. Number seven, don't send your nude pictures to anybody. No uncle should tell you, remove your clothes, let me take your picture. No, it is wrong. It's a no, no, no. Did you hear me? It's a no, no, no. No auntie should tell you, yeah, remove your picture and remove your clothes. Let me take your picture. No, it's a no, no, no thing. And nobody on the internet should tell you, okay, remove your clothes. Remove your clothes. When you remove your clothes, then after you have removed your clothes, I will take your picture. It is wrong. It's a no, no, no. Number eight, report to your parents if you see bad picture. I've said it before. If you see bad picture, tell your parents where you have seen it and what you saw. Report to them so that you know they will be so that they will be able to counsel you and tell you what to do. Number nine, don't enter into people's room without knocking, including your parents. There are some children that will just open their parents' room anyhow without knocking. It is wrong. Anybody, before you enter into their room, you knock and wait for an answer, because the person might be dressing up. You just budge into their room. It's very, very wrong. If you want to enter into somebody's room, knock, and after you knock, don't just knock and open. No, knock and wait for an answer. Let the person say yes, come in, before you open. Number 10, take it again. Yes, let me take it again so that you can get it. Anybody that is showing you bad pictures is a bad friend. So you beware. run away from the person. Number 11, dress properly. You yourself should dress properly. Don't expose your private part. Some of us will be happy that we have breast now, and the cloth you will wear is the type that will expose your breast, your cleavages. No, don't do that as a child of God. You understand? As a girl, don't expose your body, don't expose your breast, don't expose any part of your body. Some boys will say they want to sag. You understand? It's a wrong thing. Don't copy others to do what is wrong. Don't expose any part of your private part. Yes, puberty and growing up is an exciting time. Puberty and growing up is an exciting time that can be confusing. I know it can be confusing. When I was growing up, I told you nobody taught us this. There's no teaching along this side, and that is why I am taking it upon myself that I'm going to teach children because I love children and I'm going to make them know what they are supposed to know. So when I was growing up, there was no teaching like this. So when I got to the time that I saw my menstruation the first time, I went to pray. I said, God, don't let this thing come back again because I still want to be a child. I still want to be able to jump. You understand? I still want to be able to open my laps and jump and do whatever I like. But with menstruation, because I have to back, I was not free. Ah, I didn't really like it, and I was praying. Thank God, God did not answer that prayer. You understand? Because I wasn't taught. I didn't know. So it can be confusing. All adults will know survive puberty. You will survive it in Jesus' name. You see your daddy, your mommy, and uncles, friends around, they survive puberty. You too will survive it in Jesus' name. Let me call my number to you, or I will drop my number in the comment section after. I will do that, and my email, so that you can get in touch with me. But let me detail the number to you. My number is 080-257-49684. Let me take it again. It's 080-257-49684. If you have anything bothering your mind, you have a question that you want to ask me, you can send to my WhatsApp. That number is my WhatsApp number. And for those outside Nigeria, in front of my number, you put +234-80-257-49. That is my number, 49684. Then my email is green royal, or yes, you can use my personal one now, modupephyllisadeyemo@gmail.com. My name, modupephyllisadeyemo@gmail.com. That is my email address. You can send me email and I will reply you. Thank you. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you. I would love feedback from you later. God bless you.